Hello Taurus, this is Michelle and I'm here to do your February 2021 tarot reading, and we are using the Smith-Waite Centennial deck. Alright, it's a reproduction deck, and I will also bring in an oracle card from Oracle of Mystical Moments for you. Alright, and so we're going to get started for February 2021. This is for my Taurus friends, month of February. All right, here we go. Alrighty, I'm loving seeing this at the bottom of the deck. 3 of rods for you, Taurus, because it's telling me that you're bringing in a sense of hope and opportunity into the situation that you're in. That's not easy to do under the current circumstances for a lot of people. And so hats off to you that you are working towards looking at the future and towards opportunities. The 9 of coins coming in, or pentacles. All right, beautiful to see. Let's pull a few cards more before we get started. King of Swords, all right. The 5 of Swords, interesting, all that air. And the King of Wands. Well, I realize that this is not going to resonate with everybody, but I have to say, for some of the Taurus folks coming to this channel, it looks like things have been actually pretty good for you, Taurus. I certainly hope so. I know that people are going through a lot of hard times right now. But it looks like, let me put it this way, I think that you can really count your blessings in February. So if there is income coming in, no matter where it's coming from, you know, I mean, if it's enough to cover things, and in your case, it might actually be more. It might be more than enough to just cover things, to just, you know, count your blessings, give thanks, be thankful for the abundance. I do feel like mentally that might be actually a challenge, though. It might be actually a challenge to enjoy yourself right now. And that is commendable also, because it's a little tough to enjoy yourself, right? Or ourselves, for some of us, when we know so many other people are suffering. And so even though things might be good in terms of finances or abundance for you, security, I'm picking up some security, you might have some leisure time, there is, I think, a sort of a mental struggle going on as well. I do feel, Taurus, that you really do want to be in charge of things, in charge of your life, in charge of circumstances. And it could be that there are certain circumstances, we're going to pull some more cards, but there could be certain circumstances that you've experienced in life, certain things that you've learned in life from relationships with other people that have taught you that I really need to be the one that's in charge and control here. I feel that you're some of you are thinking along these lines that I'm not going to be taken advantage of again. All right, so that kind of a thought can be going through your mind. I'm not going to be taken advantage of again. My generosity, my good graces, all of the things that I am known for in the most positive sense, I'm not going to let people take advantage of me because of that anymore. So I'm picking that up for some of you. And we have the 10 of Pentacles coming in. And the Ace of Swords. And the Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles, all right? So really beautiful to see. I want to say, I'm going to pull these, actually, let's just pull these 3 cards together just for a moment. And I'm just picking up some messages. I'm just going to like channel them through. I do feel for some of the Taurus people coming here, I feel like you really have a sense of who you are deep inside your soul. Like, you know who that person is. I feel that part of that is has to do with your family, and that you feel a very strong connection to your family, and that I want to say informs who you are at your very core. And I do feel that that stability that you have received from family, this could be love, it could be relationships, it could be connections, it could also be financial, okay, potentially financial support, that all of those beautiful positive connections are going to just support you and help you moving forward into the next phase of life, whatever that is. Whatever that is. And so, you know, the astrology for Taurus right now, with Uranus in your sign for you, Taurus, you could be experiencing new beginnings in a lot of different areas of life. Things can very abruptly change and be over. Right? That's another indication that by the 10 of coins, it could be that something recently, or within, maybe not too recently, maybe within the last year or 2 years, had suddenly ended. It could be a job or something to do with your finances, and that something new is beginning. But things are there is a new beginning coming in, and I do see the support that you're receiving, love and from family, and just the sense of who you are is helping you to move through this transition. And now we have the Emperor. All right, beautiful to see. This is your show, Taurus. Okay, what can I say? All right, you write your own ticket here. Okay, this is all. You know, you're in charge here, all right? You're in charge. What is it that you want to do? Which way do you want to go? It's beautiful to see. Let's continue on. We have the Queen of Wands coming in. All right, so the King and the Queen of Wands coming in. And I'm just going to just pause there because I'm sort of bringing in, oh, and we have the Fool, okay, so sneak peek at that. So I feel it's like picking up this sense of, I think that some of you are going through a time where you're actually reflecting quite a bit, like going through a period of reflection about yourself and who you are, and understanding that you don't want to be taken advantage of anymore for your goodness and your generosity and your caring. At the same time, that beautiful core, that part of you that wants to care for others and help others and be at peace, that is something that you want to retain. And I feel that you will retain that. So it's kind of almost like a fine line, shall we say. There's kind of a fine line, I feel, between like maintaining that beautiful, loving Taurus spirit, that beautiful spirit that can just connect with peace and love and the earth, right? And we can see that also in the Queen, that sort of tranquil, kind of earthy sort of Taurus sensation. There's a part of you, you know that's you deep inside, and I think you're connecting with it, and you're going to maintain that. And then at the same time, realize that you can set some boundaries for yourself. All right, and I think that the Fool speaks to that somewhat. That's a kind of unusual reading for the Fool. But what I'm picking up from this is that it's like it can be a new way for some of you. So for some of you, that might not be something that you're used to. You might find that people do take advantage of your generosity and your goodness too often. And this could be sort of a new way for you, that you are going to maintain that loving spirit inside, but also begin to set boundaries for yourself. And I feel that there's going to be a great deal of freedom that you will experience as that is occurring. All right, so that's very interesting reading. Let's go ahead and look at the Oracle of Mystical Moments, and I'm just going to select one card for you from this deck, from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. All right. And we'll see if there's any connection there between the two, between the oracle and the reading. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I am loving it. All right, Sea Witch. Sea Witch, I have to say, I'm not reading these cards based on the little book. I mean, we could, but I am just picking up the messages intuitively. And, I'm going to say this. I really see this matching with the Fool and the whole reading, and this idea of really having this new start. And I feel that you are really coming to understand who you are uniquely as an individual, and that you are going to go your own beautiful way. And it is actually all of those things that are so uniquely you, Taurus, that make you so beautiful and alive. I see a lot of energy in this reading, especially with this Fool coming up at the end and the Sea Witch. There's almost a sensation of like a childlike sensation of just coming alive. And it's beautiful to see, Taurus. All right, that's your reading for February 2021. Thank you so much for being here. As always, it is a pleasure and a privilege to read for you. And I'll see you next time.